your thoughts overall, Adam, on the performance?
Yeah, we're obviously really disappointed. We just feel like our execution wasn't at the level tonight, or as good as theirs was. Their polish forward of the ball was a lot better than ours. Missed opportunities, but I just spoke to the players around their effort. I think couldn't doubt their effort throughout the game. We never turned our toes up. Even the way we finished the game, I thought we were equal inside 50s and time and half, things like that in the last. Thought we played the right way, even through some frustration. But their polish was just too good.
How do you handle that with the players, I guess, when there's something to take out of the game with that effort, but you've just fallen short in that polish?
Yeah, well, it's been similar last week. We felt like there was a big part of the game where we were really competitive and really strong against a quality team in Carlton, and today was really similar. That we didn't have the 7-minute patch that we had last week against Carlton. It was just moments throughout the game where their talent just shone. Their execution was better than ours, and we just didn't get the reward for effort. So we've just got to go back to work. There'll be patches in the game or moments in the game that we feel like we're really, really potent, and I think Freo would say the same about us. But in the end, like I said, they were just too good for longer.
How do you find Toby Nankervis' game?
Yeah, we highlighted him post-game. He's a captain for a reason. He puts the team on his shoulders and they follow. He's done that for the majority of the year, really. But his last month, while we're going through a fair bit of adversity, and a guy that really is the most competitive guy in our locker room, and he's like I said, putting a team on his shoulders, and we couldn't ask any more against two really strong ruckmen. I know Darcy went out of the game in the second half, but we were really proud of the captain's effort.
Conditions early, was it the players find it hard to adjust and you a bit of rain, the surface
The
itself?
conditions, when you go out there and warm up and you know it's raining, and then it is, we know that it's going to be slippery. It is a hard deck out there, and it does become slippery. So, but that's the same for both teams. So, we tried to adjust and play a different way, and obviously don't overuse possession and things like that, and go a bit straighter. And but like I said, their execution was just a lot better than ours tonight.
What sort of challenge is it stuffing Josh Tracy when he's in that sort of form?
Yeah, he is in good form, the kid. It is, and we tried, and to be fair, we gave some exposure to Jacob Blight, who's in his second game, and he got to play on him, and obviously he'll just get an understanding of what it is to be an AFL player right now, and we changed that and put Ben Miller onto him, and thought Ben did a pretty good job after that. But as I said, that the exposure for Blighty to play back in his hometown on guys that he's trained with at Freo, he obviously got found out a little bit early, but he would just be better for the run.
Bolton looked capable of tearing the game open at moments. How did you kind of assess that? And then he missed a field rate.
Yeah, and it's similar to Noah Bolter. Right now we need two of them. So Shea's in. Shea was a little bit, or he knows he'd been down for the last couple of weeks, and his work rate today was back to where we know he can get to, and he played a bit more forward today and didn't get as much exposure in the midfield. But he's had ample shots on goals and probably could have kicked 5 or 6. He was a part of the reason why we were still in the game. So it was a terrific effort from him.
The raw stats had you winning clearances, and like you're a team that's ranked last in the AFL against a team that's top in clearances. Is that on the back of the skipper, or is there a bit there to push on with in the next few weeks?
Tim Taranto was pretty important in that, and Jacob Hopper. So we've got some of our troops back. The boys worked really hard in there, and it was tough conditions, obviously. Slippery, and there was a lot of numbers around clearance stoppage. So we had a plan going into the game. We know that that's a strength of theirs. We thought our boys tore it away, and it was just away from the stoppage where their talent and their polish just shone. So, but to the boys' credit, it was something that we went in with a plan and thought we executed okay.
Played Freo twice this year. Where do you rate them against other teams you played against?
Oh well, they're up. They're in the top 4 for a reason. They're really hard to move the ball against. The team defence is so organised. They got some. We went to we had a roll on Sarong in the first half, and then you've got Brayshaw that pops up with 35, which we knew going into the game that if we try and shut one of them out, that someone else might get off the chain, which happened. So we dropped that halfway through the third. So yeah, their clearance game is up there with the best in the comp, and they've worked on their offense. So yeah, they've got a pretty potent team going right now, and yeah, they showed us why.